Hello, and welcome to our another set of battles in Season 16 of Go Battle League. This time around, we are going to be taking on the remixed version of the Element Cup, which will be taking place in the Little League format of CP 500 and below, and does not include, if I remember correctly, Cottony, Salandit, Chinchou, and Ducklet. So we'll see how what kind of shakeups in the meta that little bit of remixing has resulted in. Yeah, see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Excuse me. But before we get into the battles and showcase the team that we'll be using, just to kind of quickly go over how we're holding up right now in terms of our ranking. We're currently at rank 8, so still quite a ways to go before we get to our DLO portion of Go Battle League. But we've gotten here with 21 wins under our belt out of a total of 35 battles. And right now the longest win streak that we have is currently solid 5. And we got ourselves a cool 20k Stardust so far, so can't argue with that. Excuse me. Still kind of fighting off a rough cough for whatever reason, so I apologize for that as well throughout. But yeah, with the rankings showcased, let's go ahead and waste no time here and jump right on into the basic rewards. We're going to jump into the Element Cup remix, and to showcase the team that we'll be using today, which is in a perfectly vertical line, which is kind of nice. Excuse me. Alright, we're kicking things off with a Leap up at the front, who is rocking Infestation, Grass Knot, and Ancient Power with the possible attack and defense boost. Maybe. I don't know if we'll get it tonight, but we'll see. Hanging out in the middle, we have ourselves Vulpix, also rocking a costume for extra flair there. Rocking Quick Attack, Body Slam, and Weather Ball. And speaking of added flair, I don't know if that applies here, but hello and welcome to the stream, Felix. Welcome. Just in time for our grand start of our battles in Element Cup Remix. Just right now, introducing the team that we'll be using for these next sets of battles, which is the Leap with the Infestation, Grass Knot, Ancient Power, and the Vulpix with Quick Attack, Body Slam, and Weather Ball. And closing things out, we have a very recent addition in the form of Quaxley, replacing the lost Ducklet due to the remix business. And Ducklet will be rocking Wing Attack, Liquidation, and Aerial Ace. So we'll see how that combination works out for us. Sweet, I can see I reach Legend. Maybe someday, Felix. I don't think it's gonna be today unless we can climb 12 whole rankings and automatically start with a 3000 ELO, but yeah, I don't know. I guess anything's possible, but I'm pretty sure that's a little bit of a stretch, but hey, just stick around long enough, eventually. Someday, one of these seasons, we'll do enough battles and gain ourselves enough wins to reach Legend. But for now, with this team, we'll see if we're able to, at the very least, climb up the initial rankings, get ourselves out of this current rank 8 business, and yeah, see how far we go. Excuse me. Alright, so match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Mr. Chris Wins. Alright, Mr. Chris Wins. Let's see if you actually do win as you bring out a Jupiter to start things off. The thing that's a little bit concerning is that Bug Bite is definitely packing quite a punch on my Leap, getting that super effective damage going. We'll go ahead and see if we can respond in kind with a real quick Ancient Power. And we are able to clear the shield. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out their next attack as well. It's going to be Mirror Coat. We're not going to do all too much damage by itself, but that Bug Bite is definitely putting in a lot of work, so rather not take that chance if we don't need to. And then I'm going to fire off another Ancient Power. Actually didn't bother to stay in to see if we actually did have the attack boost or not. But it kind of looked like we didn't, so with that we brought in the Quaxley, who's fighting off against a Chikorita. Those magical, I think those are magical leaves, which is hurting quite a lot. With that though, I think I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye to my Quaxley here. RIP buddy, you have served very well, I will admit. And with that, I'll go ahead and come back in with the Laleep, who was able to finish things off with Infestation near the end of there. And with that, it's the return of the Jupiter, who is able to finish off the rest of my Laleep. RIP buddy, you've served well. With that, we're going to try and see if we can tank out this next attack from Jupiter. It's a Bubble Beam, so we're actually able to handle that. I'm going to go for the Weather Ball. I think both of them do neutral, but I think Weather Ball with Stab might be a little bit better, maybe, in this case. Maybe not. Oh, in any event, we'll go ahead and use up our last shield here because we are hurting quite a bit. Ooh, that's right, we are also getting our attack debuffs from the Bubble Beam, so you know, we are facing a little bit of extra damage from that. In any event, we'll go ahead and fire off the Weather Ball, finish off the rest of the Jupiter, into which case the last one to deal with is going to be a Litwick. Unfortunately, none of my moves were really effective against Litwick at that point, and we were embered down in that case. So unfortunately, we'll be starting this off with a loss today. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so not off to a particularly great start, but the night is still young. The set has just started. Let's see how we do in match number 2 against Jusue Diaz. I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, Jusue starting out with a Badoo. Badoo definitely coming in with the pretty effective neutral damage in the form of Razor Leaf. That though, we are able to pack a decent punch with our Infestation, and we should be able to get some good damage maybe with Ancient Power. Fortunately, that is not the case. And unfortunately, we do lose out on our leap there. RIP, buddy, I've served well. With that, we'll go ahead and bring in the Vulpix and use out our first shield here because, well, we are now down 1 Pokemon, so definitely not ideal for me to try and tank out any more than we need to. With that though, we are now face to face with a Shiny Flex Froakie. We'll respond to their water starter with our water starter in the form of Quaxley. And with that, I'm gonna try to tank it out. I'm not 100% sure what Froakie knows, but I think we might be okay. It's gonna be Water Pulse. Oh. Our lack of bulk is hurting us a little bit there, not gonna lie. That one might have costed me. That one might have costed me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie to you. That one hurt quite a bit. Alright, but now it's Vulpix's time to carry us to victory. With that, I think their last 2 mons are grass, so that actually might work out in our favor. Our next one's gonna be a Snivy. Okay, with that, we do have enough energy to fire off a Body Slam to finish off the rest of the Snivy, just in case they have a charge move coming up with their Badoo. With that though, we've taken care of the Snivy. The Badoo has returned, so we'll go ahead and waste no time, fire the Weather Ball, and with that we managed to clear the Badoo and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Ooh, excuse me. Oh man. Oh. Cough is killing me tonight. But regardless of the cough, we are currently 1-1, all tied up. Let's see how we do in match number 3 of this set as we go against Vulcan's Fury. Today is indeed, what do you call it? Star Trek Day, so good timing for the Vulcans to bringing the wrath in Go Battle League. Starting things out with a Litwick, getting some neutral damage in with their Embers. With that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out this next attack. It's going to be Mystical Fire. Okay. It does lower my attack by a little bit, so that's a little concerning. With that, though, we're going to go ahead and respond in kind with another Ancient Power. Do we take their second shield, or do we take... Ooh, we get good damage on the Litwick. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and use up my second shield here because Quaxly is apparently not of... not a particularly bulky Pokemon, so it's a little bit concerning. It's a little extra concerning because now we're facing off against an Oddish, but fortunately we had Aerial Ace to get that Oddish right on out of here. Ooh, we were almost able to get ourselves another Aerial Ace, but unfortunately, you know, they beat us to the punch there. So unfortunately, we were not able to seal the deal there. With that, did bring back the Leap, into which case, well, unfortunately, they have kicked the bucket. With that, it's now a CO versus our Vulpix. How much energy have they been saving up here? It's going to be another Aqua Tail. We do survive it, but it's a question of whether or not we'll be able to survive long enough to fire another Body Slam their way, and as to whether or not we'll actually be able to do enough damage with Body Slam. Unfortunately, we have been licked down by the Seal, so unfortunately that's going to be loss number 2 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and also I wanted to ask what program you're using for your setup and how do I set up all this. I'm thinking of starting. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so for my setup in general, in terms of the actual like streaming software, I am using OBS. It does take some time to kind of set up, make sure everything, like everything, like the resolution and all that fun background stuff is to your liking. But you know, once fortunately, it's like a kind of like a nice like one and done, like. Or if anything, maybe just changing out like the box layouts and everything. But for the most part, OBS is a very good streaming software if you're feeling up to using that. And then from there, you're able to connect to either your Twitch account or if you want to stream on YouTube as well, you can use that for that. Otherwise, a decent webcam is always a really good thing to rock with if you're looking for like equipment and stuff like that. For myself, I'm using a Logitech. I think mine is the C922. I'm not 100% sure, but the output of it is around like 1080p, which I think is perfectly fine for this particular setup. You know, something to get started with. But yeah. Otherwise, you could run off the mic on like the webcam if you wanted to. I would say. Oh, I have connected everything. I just don't know how to set up display like yours. Okay, so you have like all the general like basics and stuff like that, like webcam, possibly microphone and stuff like that. It's just a matter of like the layout, like our blue. If I'm understanding correctly, like how we have the phone in the middle and like me over here and the chat box and the sets and stuff like that. Okay. I would say for that one, it's just it is immediately a decent amount of setup, especially when it came to OBS for the initial. Like the backgrounds and essentially pretty much everything was pretty much built from, or at least all the the background stuff, like the gray gradient in the background, the blue outlines and everything, is pretty much all pretty much something that's like handmade. I think for the blue background, I pretty much used the picture that Pokemon Go used to like advertise Great League, and just was it Gaussian blurred it and then just painted the whole thing blue, and then yeah, pretty much used that as the so like even with the, to kind of go behind the scenes a little bit, like for the phone, the background itself is kind of its own layer thing, and then on top of that I just put the phone display over it and whatnot. So yeah, it's yeah, pretty much yeah, it's just a matter of gathering like all the supplies, stuff like that. Like in this case, for myself, one thing that I did grab online from I think it was Pokeminers. Their GitHub account offers all of the badges for like the different Go Battle League cups and whatnot. So if you ever want to use those are available up there, or and on that GitHub if you're ever interested. Yeah, it's just a matter of is it just like checking online, like if you want to use like the I guess like sprites or whatever of Pokemon for your display and whatnot, you can always you know, check online and stuff like that. You can either use like the PNGs available and like was it the Wikipedia or was it Bulbapedia, I think. I know I use that sometimes for like thumbnails and whatnot. And then in terms of like the general like layout graphic stuff, it's just you know, just figuring out a good just getting some trial and error here and there, just like, well, how much do I want to display my sets, or how do I want to display my stream chat, or, and then in terms of the aesthetic and whatnot, whether you want to DIY it like I did, or I'm sure there's plenty of graphic artist talent out there that they can look at. Yeah, it's a lot of trial and error, but I think eventually you know, figuring out how to one tip I will say for OBS is that it's very good to utilize folders for like the different, if you have like a decent amount of like different segments. Like for myself, I have for my sources in OBS, I would have like a folder dedicated to like this web stream or webcam box and whatnot. Looks like a hell of a lot of struggle. It's a bit of a grind to figure out yeah, initially how you want to set everything up. Yeah, it did take quite some time before we eventually got to the layout that we did today, but yeah, eventually I would just say slowly but surely, you know, you know, maybe take a look at the essentials and work from there. Just you know, making sure if you want to have your face on the webcam, like figure out a spot for that. Make sure audio is coming through okay, and then, you know, of course, showing the gameplay and whatnot. In terms of how you want to design everything else, yeah, ultimately that's up to you. And on the plus side, you're always free to change it throughout, you know, experiment here and there until eventually you get to one that you're willing to, you're like, okay, this is the setup that I like for this one. Yeah, I'd say, at least for myself personally, it's a lot of trial and error, but yeah, if you ever wanna look into it, yeah, I would say Google is always Google is always your best friend. You know, it's always good to try and look into like what kind of options you have in terms of like if you want to figure out how you yourself want to set up your graphic layout, or if if there's any resources online to be able to provide those graphic overlays for you and whatnot. But yeah, but otherwise, I figured, yeah, just having the cool. Thank you. I'm gonna look up. Okay, yeah. Well, best of luck to you in the setup process and everything. Again, it may take a while to get a good amount of trial and error at first, but you know, eventually, if you kind of stick with it, and at the very least keep the basics running, eventually you'll get yourself I believe you'll get yourself a look for your stream setup that you're like, yeah, this is what I'm feeling. This is it. This is the look. Like, even for myself, I'm thinking of updating a couple things with how I show everything. Like, I wouldn't mind showing what my ranking is right next to the excuse me, the Go Battle League Cup of the Week. Maybe changing up the background so it's not just a gray background. But yeah, again, all down to trial and error and Googling things, see what kind of resources are up. Yeah, I believe. Looking forward to when you get everything set up. Let me know. I wouldn't mind checking it out. But anyway, yeah, again, best of luck. Excuse me. In the meantime, while you get all that set up, we're gonna go ahead and set up another match in the in this next Element Cup. Oh, but before we go into that, first and foremost, Sam SCP Forever. Excuse me. Oh, sorry, I'm still fighting off a cough. But first and foremost, hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Yo, is the research ticket worth it? Palm out a good poke for future PvP. Excuse me. Personally, from my understanding, it's personally, I'm not sure if I would invest in the ticket. Yeah, the only thing I can see that's worthwhile is maybe like a couple of the items, and maybe like if you're looking to get the backpack anyway, then I mean, might as well get some extra research out of it, if anything. But otherwise, right as of right now, from what I've heard, Palma right now is not particularly the greatest. I think it could be extra spicy if you do want to try and run it, but right now its best fast move right now is just Spark, which, well, got its whole energy traded with its damage output. So but the problem with Palmon in particular is that its best charge moves, at least from what I understand, is like Close Combat and Wild Charge, which aren't super expensive charge moves from what I recall, but they're definitely ones that you want to build up energy for quickly, because those are moves that will drain your defense like it's no tomorrow. And yeah, I don't think Spark is able to, from what I understand, Spark's not able to put out the output. It could surprise us, but yeah, I think for now, plus it's probably good to see, wait it out and see like how many, what's his pre-evolution? Palmy, I think. I think it's Palmy. But yeah, see how many of them are spawning in the wild, as well. So if there's a decent amount of them that you're able to get the amount of candies you need regardless, then yeah. But yeah, I mean, either way, if you do feel like purchasing it, that's all cool too. You know, get some decent items out of it, I think. Get yourself a cool backpack. Get yourself guaranteed palmies, I think. So can't argue with that. Yeah, I don't know if I myself am gonna invest, but anyway, what I will invest in though is to see if we can get ourselves win number 2 in this particular set, as we are currently 1 win and 2 losses. So yeah, right now we're currently not in the best of places, but we'll see if we bounce back. Will we, as we go into match number 4 against Try Something Better. I don't know if I like the sig. I don't know if I like that sound. It speaks a little too close to home for me. But anyway, Jupiter coming in with the bug bites. We're gonna go ahead and come in with the excuse me, ancient power. And with that, we're gonna fire that off and then switch right on in for our not Ducklet, Quaxley. I hope I didn't call it Ducklet last match, now that I think about it. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and fire off a liquidation their way. Ooh, clear that Slugma right on out of here. And with that, do we see the return of the Jupiter, or do we see... Ooh, we see a Lotad coming in. Hitting us hard with the Razor Leafs. That's the word I'm looking for. Alright, with that, we're going to bring in Vulpix, who's able to handle the Razor Leafs, no problem. We'll go ahead and fire off a Body Slam their way, clear out to their second shield there. With that, though, we'll go ahead and start using up our own shields for this Lotad. Lotad coming in with the Bubble Beam. And with that, I'm going to try and fire off the Weather Ball, see if that packs a decent amount of neutral damage towards this Lotad. It looks like it does. Okay. Alright, with that, they're coming back in with the Jupiter, who is also going to be firing off a Bubble Beam, into which case I'm going to go ahead and swap right back in for my Leap. It does look like, unfortunately, we are not able to get our second charge move before they get to their next move. R.I.P. Leap, you have served well. And with that, though, it's the Jupiter versus the Vulpix. Let's see if we're able to get some good neutral damage in with the Weather Ball. Ooh, decent amount. Okay, and we are able to quick attack the rest of the Jupiter right on out of here. And with that, they have opted to call it a night, which means we are able to get ourselves win number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. With that, I'm gonna grab a quick drink of water. Always remember to hydrate. Okay. Well, with that, we are currently 2 wins and 2 losses. So let's see if we end in a positive or end in a negative set as we go into our last match. And this last match is going to be up against Steep Daniels. Alright, Steve Daniels, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Chikorita. And with that, we are taking neutral damage from their grass moves. Let's see if we are able to tank out this next attack. It's going to be Body Slam, so we are able to handle that just fine. Our rock typing actually coming in handy today. How do you like them apples? Anyway, we're going to fire off a Ancient Power their way. Clear out there for a shield. I'll take that, thank you. And with that, they have built up quite a decent amount of energy, so we'll go ahead and shield out this next attack. Let's see. It's gonna be Grass Knot. Probably will pack some pretty nasty neutral damage, if anything. But speaking of neutral damage, let's see if we can get that again as we fire off another Ancient Power their way. Get them well into the red. Can we clear? Unfortunately not. With that, I'm going to go ahead and say possibly goodbye to my Leap. Oh, nope. We're still kicking. Albeit barely, but we're still kicking. The Leap still hanging on for dear life. With just enough life in it to fire off the Grass Knot. Finish off the Barboach real quick. And with that, we do say goodbye to our Leap now. R.I.P. buddy, I've served well. And with that, we're going to go ahead and come in with our Bodice Slamming Vulpix. go for that neutral damage while they hit us with those embers. And with that, I'm assuming this next move is probably going to be the body slam on their end. Oh no, it's going to be flame charge. Ooh, they're building up momentum over here. Gotta be a little extra careful how I handle the rest of this match. Unfortunately, we do say goodbye to our Vulpix there. RIP buddy as well. With that, we're able to come in with the Quaxley. Oh my goodness. Wing attack the rest of the Vulpix right now here and secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, we are able to claim this 430 Stardust, a Charge TM, and a Squilvet. A Squilvet. If they're giving you a Pineapple Berry. Possibly prepare a Greedent for Ultra League. I don't know. maybe someday. Today is not that day. But it might be this Squilvet. Hang on to you for now. Alright, but with that, I'm going to go ahead and claim the rank rewards, into which case we have made it to rank 9. Slowly but surely making our way to the double digits. Excuse me. Alright, sorry, real quick water break. Stay hydrated. Okay. Anyway, with that, we are currently, with the first set done, we were able to end the set in a positive note, or 3 wins out of 5. Let's see if we can keep it in the positive as we go back into the Basic Wars and back into Element Cup. And for those of you who's just joining us, let me introduce the team real quick. We're starting things out with a Lilip up at the front, rocking Infestation, Grass Knot, and Ancient Power. Hanging out in the middle, we have ourselves Vulpix, who's rocking Quick Attack, Body Slam, and Weather Ball. And closing everything out, we have ourselves Quaxley, who's rocking Wing Attack, Liquidation, and Aerial Ace. Alright, so this is the team. Let's see how they do in set number 2. Anyway, match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Gissybean. Alright, Gissybean, what do you got? First matchup's going to be up against a Chikorita. Oh, again, Chikorita. Alright, judging by how quick that was, I'm assuming this next move is going to be a Body Slam. Yes. Alright, I shall see your Body Slam and raise you an Ancient Power. We'll get you well into the yellow there. Nice, nice, nice. And with that, it could be possible that they've reserved some energy and now are firing off the Grass Knot, but nope, there's actually going to be another Body Slam heading our way. Okay, with that, can we close it before they get another Body Slam? Yes, we can. Okay, so the Chikorita is out of here. Oh, and with that, they've wasted no time here and brought in the Jupiter. Going straight for the Grass Knot. And then switching right on out of here before any more havoc is caused. Switching right on over for the Quaxley. And with that, we're coming in hot with the Aerial Ace. Oof. Some good damage in there. And with that, we'll go ahead and shield out here because we are running a little bit low on health. We'll go ahead and block out the Mirror Coat. Excuse me. And with that, ooh, last mon on their side is going to be a Whoopa. Not something any of my mons want to face off against, so I'm going to fire off the Liquidation. And with that, I'll go ahead and use the final shield here. Probably could have saved that for Vulpix, actually, now that I think about it, but yeah. You win some, you lose some. Trade-off, though, we do have the opportunity to fire off an Aerial Ace at the Wooper, so go ahead and do just that. get a couple more hits in before inevitable demise. RIP Quaxley have served well. And with that, coming in with the Vulpix. Gonna be tanking out. I'm assuming this is gonna be a body slam. Could be Mud Bomb maybe? Oh no, body slam. Does get us one to the yellow if anything. And so now it's just a matter of having Weather Ball at the ready that we can fire off at the Jupiter. There we go. Cutting it a little close there, but we do manage to clear out the Jupiter and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Excuse me. Okay. So with that, we are currently 1 for 1. Off to a solid start. Let's see if we can double it up. Go for that 2 for 2. And we'll find out as we go into match number 2, which is up against Clown Man 88. Alright, Clown Man, what you got? First matchup is going to be up against the Seal. And with that, they're definitely packing some pretty nasty neutral damage with their licks. That we'll go ahead and try and take out this next move. I'm guessing it's going to be Aqua Tail? Aqua Tail. Also able to unfortunately pack some pretty nasty neutral damage on their end. With that, let's see if we can bait out a shield real quick with an Ancient Power. Nope, they read right into that one. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and fire off another Ancient Power their way. Do we clear a shield or do we clear the Seal? Shield it is. Unfortunately, no bonuses for us there, so RIPs. In any event, we'll go ahead and come in with the Quaxley. And with that, they're going to come in with the Aqua Tail, bring us right into the yellow. And with that, we're going to waste no time here. Fire off the Aerial Ace of their way. Clear out the rest of their Seal. There we go. And with that, next mon is going to be the Chikorita, who is able to Vine Whip the rest of our excuse me. Quaxley right on out of here. Oh man. Oh, sorry, I'm not surviving tonight. Anyway, we'll go ahead and, well, they've swapped in for their own Vulpix to eat the Weather Ball. You can respect that. With that, fortunately for us, because of our quick attack, we are able to get to the charge moves faster than they are, so we are able to get ourselves to a Butter Slam before they get to their next, before they get to this charge move, which I'm assuming is also going to be, what is it? Oh no, it's gonna be Flame Charge. Oh, they're going for that extra power. That we're going for the Body Slam, clearing out the rest of the Vulpix. And now we have just the rest of their Chikorita to deal with. On a side note, forgot to mention shiny flexes for both their Chikorita and their Vulpix, and they also double charged on their Body Slam, which is going to hurt quite a bit. I don't think that actually helped me at all at this point. I know, unfortunately, we just didn't have enough health left in our Vulpix, so yeah, unfortunately, that's gonna be loss number 1 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Also, apologize for missing your message earlier. And I apologize for the coughs. Whew, still find something, I don't know. Anyway. Bed Potato, hello and welcome to the stream, first and foremost. Bro-wise, everyone playing Baby League. I guess it's as good as mine. I don't know what's... I don't know what's the story on that. The only reason I'm playing on it is because, well, I wanted to start off last week with Great League, and we'll probably do like a dedicated video to Ultra League over on our YouTube channel, if anything. But yeah, right now, wanted to do the themed cup of the, I guess, of the past 2 weeks. We haven't done it last week, so we're going to do it this week. In terms of my current level, I'm not at ELO level yet. I'm currently at level 9. So probably going to at least get to like 10 or 11 by the end of this. I'm assuming. Fingers crossed. Hopefully all works out. And yeah, unfortunately that Chikorita built up plenty of energy that I probably should have accounted for, but it is what it is. In any event, now we're currently 1-1. Let's see if we can turn it back into our favor as we look for match number 3. And match number 3 is going to be up against Hachiko. Alright, Hachiko, what you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Vulpix. Are you an Ember Vulpix or a quick attacking Vulpix? You are a quick attacking Vulpix. That should be interesting. With that, I'm going to try and take out this first move. Even if it is Weather Wall, we should be able to handle it fairly well. Yeah. The good news is our rock typing is actually helping us out fairly well here. Speaking of rock typing, we'll go ahead and fire off an Ancient Power their way. We get some good damage there. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here. Be another Weather Ball. And with that, I'm going to bring in Vulpix to quick attack the rest of their Vulpix out of here. Get ourselves a little bit of extra energy there, which we may need a good amount of because we are now facing off against a Quaxly. Hello, Quaxly. And with that, I'm going to waste no time here. Just go ahead and shield up real quick. Yep, definitely want to block that one out because that is liquidation right there. That one would have hurt quite a bit. And with that, we got another Body Slam heading their way. We're able to clear out both of their shields, so that's kind of nice. Can I get to another Body Slam before... Ooh. The answer is no. They're saving that up for a rainy day. Yeah, we'll go ahead and fire off another Body Slam towards... Or we're going to fire off a Body Slam towards the Jupiter. I got indecisive there. I'll admit that's 100% on me. That one, I saw the energy generation. I was going to go for the Body Slam, but then I decided, no, I want to bring in Quaxly instead, and yeah, I'm paying the price for that now. With that though, we'll go ahead and fire off an Aerial Ace their way, clear out to the Jupiter. And with that, we can bring back... Ooh. It has Aerial Ace, doesn't it? Am I going to be able to survive it? No, it's going to be Liquidation. Yeah, no, I fumbled this one. I'll admit I fumbled this one. Pretty rough there. Alright, so that's going to be loss number 2 of the set here. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. But yeah, to answer your question on, or mention of the haven't been playing, yeah, I've only really played like once or twice maybe like a set and a half on that one. Yeah, I got a little indecisive with the energy charge on there. Probably could have fired off that Body Slam to do more damage to Jupiter or swapped out in time, but unfortunately I let one of the I let a second thought kind of infiltrate my mind tonight, and yeah, I got indecisive at a rough time. I got to be a little bit more mindful of that. Yeah, it's okay. We're early on in our matches. You ever made vet? I have not made vet. The closest I've ever gotten was actually last season, where we got to around 2383 out of, was it 151 wins out of 245 battles, if anything. Hopefully this time around we'll be able to do enough battles to get to vet, but yeah, I'm gonna need to play a decent amount on my off time in order to get that happening, and I just never really find the time, unfortunately, outside of like these streams. So but yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be able to make it to vet, maybe even expert. I mean, if we could do enough battles to get to legend, I'd be all down for that, but that's gonna be that's gonna be a commitment that I'm not 100% sure if I'm able to follow through. But here's hoping. Here's hoping this is gonna be the season, bro. It's not that easy. You need the Pokemon. No, yeah, it's gonna be a rough one. It's gonna be a rough patch to get there, but hopefully we'll find some strides in some of these, in either some of these theme cups, or maybe we'll find our formula for either Great League or Ultra League. I don't know. I don't think I have anything set up for Master League, unfortunately. We might try our hand once or twice, but we'll see. Also, Dre06 Rip. Hello, welcome to the stream, first and foremost. Hello, hello. And what's my level and high? If you're referring to my current ranking in Go Battle League, we are currently sitting at rank 9. But just as a bonus, if we're talking about my current level in Pokemon Go, I'm currently sitting at level 46. Currently building up XP as I still need to max out 2 more Pokemon, which I haven't quite decided which 2 Pokemon those are going to be. But yeah. So yeah, currently sitting at Baranos, thank you. But yeah, currently sitting at level 46 and currently sitting at rank 9 here. Right now, we're currently battling out in set number 2, where we're currently 1 win and 2 losses in the, and we're duking it out in the Element Cup remix. Do a quick recap of everything. But yeah, last match was a little bit rough, kind of got a little indecisive there, so I'm gonna try and stick to the path this time around, jump back into the match and see if we can even everything out as we look for match number 4. And match number 4 of this set is going to be up against Gekoniak. Alright, Gekoniak, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against the Vulpix of the Shiny Flex variety. And it's also going to be of an Ember variety. Definitely packing that nasty neutral damage, if anything. I will go ahead and try and tank out this next one. I'm assuming it's going to be... maybe it's Flame Charge this time around. No, it's going to be Weather. Okay. This gets deep into the red, if any, deep into the yellow, if anything, but otherwise we're hanging in just fine. With that, we'll go ahead and launch an Ancient Power their way, clear out their first shield. And with that, we'll go ahead and swap in and bring in the Mirror, into which case, they're going to bring in a Water Gunning Quaxly. Okay, should be interesting. And so the fast move damage is definitely going to build up real quick. Can we? We can indeed get to another Body Slam before our inevitable demise. Do we clear a second shield or do we clear the Quaxly? What are they feeling? We are clearing the Quaxly. And with that, they're coming back in with the Vulpix. Oof, unfortunately, we're not able to get ourselves to another charge move there. With that, I'm going to go ahead and try and tank this out. I'm assuming it's going to be Body Slam this time around. Just gets right into the yellow though. That's a little tad bit concerning there. And with that, we are resisting the Embers though, so we're in good standing in that case. With that though, we'll go ahead and fire off an Aerial Ace their way. Clear out their second shield. I just realized I do have both of my shields at the ready, so I don't know if it was really necessary for me to tank out that Body Slam, but you know, it is what it is. And with that, next mon is going to be a Ferroseed rocking Metal Claw. Oof, my rock typing is not helping me out at all in this case. Well, it is what it is. Excuse me. Alright, with that, we'll go fire off an Ancient Power their way. Get them well into the red. But I think, yep, these Metal Claws are actually going to finish us off here. So unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 3 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. With that said, I think Leap is not helping us out too much in the front. So I'm going to actually try and set Lilip up as our closer this time around, and we're gonna start things out with the Quaxley. See if we can get a little bit of extra pressure going with the aerial ace and whatnot. See if that change helps us out as we look for our final match of the set, and hopefully maybe win number 2. And with that, final match of this set is going to be up against T-Vac Missos. Something like that. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against an Oddish. Are you a Razor Leafing Oddish? You are. Going into the hard counter, which tells me they are not going to respond with their own hard counter, so we might be okay. At the very least, we are able to clear out their first shield. And those Razor Leaf, that Razor Leaf damage is building up real quick, so that's a little bit concerning. Let's see, do you use up your second shield here, or do you sacrifice the Oddish? Alright. With that, next mon is going to be the Jupiter. Excuse me. With that, we're coming in with the Body Slam. They have opted to shield in this case. I am going to go ahead and say goodbye to my Vulpix here. RIP, buddy, you have served well. And with that, we're going to come in with the Quaxley, who is able to pack a decent punch against the Jupiter with our aerial ace. Right, and with that, we're able to wing attack the rest of the Jupiter right on out of here. And that final mon that we have to deal with is going to be a Shadow Charmander. Definitely packing quite a punch with those embers, but we do have Liquidation at the ready. Fire that off, clear the Charmander, and we do indeed secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. We'll do a match win-win. Oh, thank you for the cheers too. Cool. Alright, first time I've ever actually seen the bits. It's kind of cool. Anyway. Appreciate it. With that, we do still end in a negative win-loss set here, but at the very least, maybe there's a possibility we might actually have, maybe this setup might be the winning formula we might need. Not 100% sure yet, but we'll find out in the next set. For now, we'll go ahead and claim this 470 Stardust as well as this fast TM. And with that, we have made our way to rank 10. And got ourselves a cool 1560 Stardust out of it. Okay, so we've reached the Stardust level. I'm pretty excited about that. Sorry, before we jump into the next battle, very important, stay hydrated. Above all else, always remember to stay hydrated. Always remember to stay hydrated. Alright, but with that, go ahead and see if we can. So right now, we've kind of balanced everything out with our sets. Started out with a positive 3 wins out of 5. Second set, most recent set, was around 2 wins out of 5. So now let's see if we can break even, I guess, or not break even. I guess we're currently break even. Let's see if we can get ourselves another positive win-loss set here as we move into set 3. And just to kind of reiterate to the team that will be rocking, for those of you who have just joined us, we'll be rocking a Quaxley up at the front now, who is rocking Wing Attack as well as Liquidation and Aerial Ace. Sorry, excuse me. Hanging out in the middle, is not Lilip, is going to be a Vulpix, who's also rocking a costume, just for the extra flair. It's going to be Vulpix, who's rocking Quick Attack, Body Slam, and Weather Ball. And closing everything out, we have ourselves Lilip, who is rocking Infestation, Grass Knot, and Ancient Power. Alright, so with this team all set and ready to go, let's see how we do. Set number 3. And match number 1 of this set is going to be up against OMD 2. We got the sequel, and we got a Hondour. Oh, just kidding. We got a Turtwig. We actually did pack quite a decent punch there before we switched out. That's on me. But in any event, we have swapped out for the Vulpix, so I think we're in pretty good standing there. I'll probably try and shield out their first charge move, if anything, because I'm not 100% sure if Turtwig is rocking any ground-type moves, possibly. Also, I'm currently at half health, so probably good for me to block regardless. Turtwig's coming in with Seed Bomb. We do resist, but I don't know if my Vulpix is going to be all too happy with resisting that Seed Bomb. In the meantime, Vulpix coming in with the Weather Ball, clearing the Turtwig right on out of here. And with that, next mon is going to be a Woopa. And with that, okay, we're going to come in with the Lilip this time. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here, I think. It's going to be Dig. Possibly pack some pretty nasty neutral damage, if anything. But with that, let's go ahead and fire off an Ancient Power their way, see if we can bait out their final shield. And we do. And up. I don't know why I'm still here. And with that, we'll go ahead and chuck an Ancient Power their way. Get their Honda right on out of here. And with that, go bring back the Quaxley. Bring out the Liquidation for that neutral damage. And with that, we were able to finish off the Wooper and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. I think. Was it 2? Anyways, GG's all around. What was that match 1? That was match 1, I'm sorry. So we were able to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's all around. The only thing that might have soured it a little bit is I'm not 100% sure if they were experiencing lag kind of in the middle there, because they did seem to stop for a quick minute. So hopefully that was not a lag moment, because that would kind of sour the mood a little bit. But at the very least, you know, we were able to secure a win, so I guess we have that going for us. But anyway, with that, we are now 1 for 1. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 as we go into our next match. And match number 2 of this set is going to be up against Muizkali Master, or something like that. And with that, first mon they're sending out is going to be a Vulpix. Just kidding, it is going to be a Babooch, because we're going to send out our Lily. That Barboach coming in with the Aqua Tail, which does do neutral damage to us now that we are a rock type. We'll go ahead and shield out this next attack. It's going to be another Aqua Tail. Probably would have got us well into the red, if anything. Probably still could have survived, but rather not take that chance if you don't need to. Anyway, we'll go ahead and respond in kind with an Ancient Power their way. Clear out to their first shield. That I'm going to go ahead and respect their attack with our second shield. And with that, go ahead and respond in kind with a Grass Knot. Do we take out the Barboach or do we take out the shield? Take out the shield. Okay. Alright. Did it? Okay, it picked up the Aerial Ace. Perfect. And with that, we have enough energy for Aerial Ace. We're firing that off. Ooh, and we're attacking a Bulbasaur who is rocking a Pikachu hat. Oh shoot, we got costume Pokemon all over the place. That's dope. Anyway, with that, Barboach has returned to the field and is striking back. It is going to be with an Aqua Tail, so we do resist. Let me liquidate! Not a sentence I was expecting to say today, but we are indeed able to get to the liquidation before my inevitable demise. We are indeed able to clear the Barboach. In which case, the last mon we have to deal with is going to be a Vulpix. It's the battle of neutral damage. Unfortunately, they do have more energy than I do, so that's going to be interesting. And they are able to get to their body slam. We got to our body slam. Okay. I miscounted. I miscounted on that one. I thought I had a little bit more time. Unfortunately, they do get to their body slam here. And with that, ooh, can we get to Ancient Power before our Inevitable Demise? It's probably going to be Weather Ball. I think this is going to be loss number 1 of the set here. Oh no, it's going to be Body Slam. We have a chance. We have a chance! Just when I counted the leap out, we have a chance. We have the Ancient Power. And we have cleared out the Vulpix and secured ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Excuse me. Okay. So with that, we are currently sitting at 2 wins out of 2. And we're getting ourselves a quick drink because stay hydrated. Okay. So with that, we are currently 2 for 2. Let's see if we can go 3 for 3 as we go into our next match of the set. And next match is going to be up against Enrique 15769. What you got? First matchup's gonna be a Leo. Just kidding. First match is gonna be up against a Whoopa. Which I'm gonna swap right on out for my Lilip. Whoopa coming in with the body slam. Fortunately for us, our rock typing actually helps out in that particular case. And with that, I'm assuming they're gonna start chucking some water moves our way. Or they're going to stick with the body slam. Nope, it's going to be, actually going to be Mud Bomb, which does hurt quite a bit. That, unfortunately, is a downside of our rock typing here. And with that, though, speaking of rocks, we'll go ahead and chuck some rocks their way. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here. Even if it is body slam, it's definitely not something I want to particularly deal with. Thank you very much. With that, we do manage to get to the Grass Knot. Do they use shield number 2 here, or do they say goodbye to the Whooper? Shield number 2 is utilized. Okay. And with that, we brought back the Quaxley. We have the Liquidation at the ready. Go ahead and fire that off their way. And with that, we cleared out the Whooper. Now we have an Execute. Ooh, packing that pretty nasty neutral damage with Psychic there. Fortunately for us, we do have our flying type moves at the ready. With Aerial Ace, does it clear? It does. Last one to deal with is going to be an Incinerating Leo. Fortunately for us, we do have just enough energy to fire off a Liquidate their way. That we're able to clear the Leo and secure ourselves a victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay. So on the plus side, no matter what, we're going to be ending this in a positive win-loss. Let's see if we can go 4 for 4 as we go into match number 4, which is going to be up against Junk Nose. Junk Nose what? Junk knows how to get a shiny Charmander out onto the field. Ooh, with that, they're bringing in the heat with the Turtwig. In which case we're gonna respond with our Vulpix. And with that, coming in hot with the Weather Ball, clearing the Turtwig right on out of here. And with that, ooh, next mon is going to be the Slugma. That we're responding kind by firing off a body slam, clearing out their first shield there. And we'll say goodbye to our Vulpix there, RIP buddy, you served well. And with that, I'm coming in with the Leap. Now, normally Lilip would probably not like being sent out to a fire type, and I'm sure Slugma still is not a particularly good case to do that, but I figured save Quaxley for the end game here. And rely on that ancient power to carry us through with the attack boost and defense boost. Oh, that's why Quaxley was at an advantage earlier. It was the shiny Charmander. I forgot about the shiny Charmander. And we got double the boost. What in the world? Since when does that happen? 2000 never. Anyway. Unfortunately, I will be saying goodbye to my Leaf here just to save the shields for a rainy day. And with that, we do have Aerial Ace at the ready. We'll go ahead and fire that towards the Slugma and secure ourselves our 30th win in this timed research. And with that, win number 4 of the set. GG's. GG's all around. Hey, so good news. We are 4 for 4 right now. Let's see if we can close it out with a full 5-0 as we go into our final match of the set against Kitty Cat Yellow. Alright, Kitty Cat Yellow, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against the Shellos. Okay, Shellos is interesting. Oh, we're also facing off against the dreaded weak connection. That's a little unfortunate. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and respond to their Shellos with a real quick Aerial Ace. Clear out shield number 1. I'll take it, I'll take it. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and use my first shield here, just in case. Because Quaxly's looking a little worse for wear in its health. Cello's bringing in the Mud Bomb. Oh, we'll pack some pretty nasty neutral damage, if anything. And speaking of hopefully getting some good neutral damage in, let's go ahead and fire off another Aerial Ace their way. And we do manage to clear out shield number 2. Ooh, unfortunately, we do have to say goodbye to our Quaxly there. RIP buddy, have served well. Now that we're bringing in the Leap. Let's see how well we handle the neutral damage that is Mud Bomb. Not bad, actually. Okay. With that though, ooh, they're coming in with the Vulpix, into which case I'm going to come in with my own Vulpix. Now with that, I should be able to tank out this next attack. Could be Body Slam, gets us right into the yellow. With that though, we'll go ahead and fire off our own Body Slam their way. And I believe our energy generation is quicker. Yep, so we should be able to fire off another Body Slam their way. Now we've cleared to the Vulpix. What's coming up next? Next up is going to be the Shellos once again, bringing in the mud. Bringing in the mud. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and use up my final shield here. Just because Mud Bomb actually does do some pretty nasty neutral damage to my Leap. And with that, we're going to go ahead and respond in kind with another Ancient Power. Throw more Ancient Rocks at it. Excuse me. Now with that, ooh, last mon is going to be the Ferroseed. Unfortunately, this is not looking particularly in my favor here. We don't really have any moves that could really do some decent damage against the Ferroseed, other than our infestation going on right now. This may be a loss on our end here. Yep, the Iron Head is able to finish off the Leap, and unfortunately that is going to be a loss to close things out. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Well, we weren't able to get the full 5-0, but we were still able to get ourselves a cool 4 wins out of 5. So we can go ahead and claim all of these Stardust and make our way right into rank 11, into the 2 stars. Let's go. And we got ourselves a cool 1960 Stardust as well. just to top it off. Okay, so with that, we are currently so with the current way the sets are going, we started things out in the positive with 3 wins out of 5. Dipped a little bit into the negative at set 2 with 2 wins out of 5, but came back with a vengeance in set number 3 with 4 wins out of 5. Alright, so with that, should be able to get ourselves 1 or 2 more sets in. But before we jump into that, I'm going to hit the restroom real quick. So I shall be right back. Hello, we have returned. Alright. Alright, so with that, yep, so with that, let's go ahead and, I don't know how to properly transition from that, so we're just gonna go ahead and jump right back into the basic rewards, jump right back into the Element Cup remix, and to kind of reintroduce the team real quick, we have ourselves, oh, excuse me. That's rude. To start things off, we have ourselves Quaxley up at the front, who's rocking Wing Attack, Liquidation, and Aerial Ace. Hanging out in the middle, we have Vulpix, rocking Quick Attack, Body Slam, and Weather Ball. And closing everything out, we have Lilleep, who's rocking Infestation, Grass Knot, and Ancient Power. Alright, so this is the team that we've been rocking. Let's see how well they do. The 4th set of the night. And with that, match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Yalbita, I think. Anyway, oh, it's the battle of the Paldean starters. Fuecoco versus Quaxley. Let's go. I wasn't ready for this. A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. Anyway, we're starting things off with an Aerial Ace. With that, I'm going to go ahead and use up my first shield here, just in case. I'm not sure what kind of coverage moves Fuecoco might know. He knows Crunch. Ooh, with that, they're coming in with their own Quaxley. That, we're going to go ahead and fire off a Liquidation their way, and actually do a decent amount of damage with that. Okay, I'll take it. Now with that, we're coming in with the Lilleep. I'm assuming this next move is going to be the Aerial Ace. Oh no, it's going to be Liquidation. Ooh, okay. We charged up more energy than I gave him credit for. And with that though, we are indeed able to get the Quaxley right on out of here. And that is the return of the Fuecoco. I'm hoping the last mon is this Sprigatito. Just throwing it out there. Anyway, with that, we'll go ahead and bring back our Quaxley here. Use up our final shield, because I'm guessing it's also going to be Crunch again. Yep. Ooh, it's actually going to be the double Crunch. Okay, was not ready for that one. Fair enough. Fair enough. And with that, last mon on our side is going to be the Vulpix. Well, with that, last mon is actually going to be a Chikorita. Excuse me. Woo. Okay, with that, I think we might have enough time to build up some energy. I think this is going to be a Body Slam heading our way. Probably get us deep in the yellow, if not right in the red. Right in the red, okay. Okay, with that, let's fire off this Weather Ball their way. Clear the Chikorita. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, they saved just enough energy to fire off the Crunch and finish us off. Gotta give it to him there. Gotta give it to him there. Ooh, RIPs for us, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Oh, excuse me. Kept it close, but they got us in the end. They got us good in the end. Oh man. Okay, sorry. Pardon my dying, but Anyway, we're going to jump into match number 2 against Broadus 1994. Excuse me. Whew, okay. We're alive, I think. With that, our next mon to fight off against is going to be a Lotad that is packing some pretty nasty damage. Razor Leaf. Whew. Okay. Okay. I think we're back up and running. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. With that, we're bringing in the Vulpix now that our Quaxley is unfortunately no more. With that, ooh, Lotad's coming in with the Bubble Beam. Being our attack unfortunately lowered there. With that, we'll go ahead and respond in kind with another body slam their way. Can I farm down them before the next Bubble Beam? Yes, we can. We're a little bit low on health, but otherwise we're hanging in okay. And with that, ooh, next mon is going to be a Tentacool. And with that, I'm going to fire off another body slam their way. Gonna now fire off another body slam their way. Ooh, it's a shiny flex Tentacool too. Nice. Oh, the Lotad was shiny flex too. I should probably make note of that. Anyway, we'll go ahead and swap right on out for the Leap. See how well we handle this next charge move. It's gonna be Bubble Beam. Should be okay, albeit a little bit lowered on our attack power. There's the word I'm looking for. Let's see if we can gain some attack power back as we fire off an Ancient Power their way. No dice there. Come on. Oh, there we go. And so, before our inevitable demise, we do have an opportunity to fire off one more Ancient Power their way. Get them well in the red. And with that, we are indeed able to quick attack the rest of the Badoo right on out of here. And with that, we just have the rest of the Tentacool to deal with. Is Body Slam going to be enough? It is! Whew. So with a little health to spare on my Vulpix, we are indeed able to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so we're keeping it close out here. Keeping it close. Let's see if we can... let's see how well we do as we jump into match number 3 of this set against Joe Pappy 98. Alright, Joe Pappy, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against an Oddish. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and just nope right on out of there and swap right on in for my Vulpix, into which case they're going to respond with their Vulpix. And that going in for the body slam. Ooh, they are a Shadow type Vulpix, so I'm probably going to want to shield out here. Because the extra attack power is probably going to... Oh, it's going to be Weather Wall. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Probably still going to want to use up my second shield. Cannot talk tonight. Regardless, much like they've done. Okay. Shielded up. Shielded up. Weather Ball again. Okay, waste no time here. Go straight for the body slam. There we go. And with that, are they coming back with the Oddish, or are they bringing in something else? They're coming back with the Oddish. Okay. With that, ooh, they're now bringing in the Jupiter. Jupiter. Which is where we'll waste no time here. Go straight for an Ancient Power. Some decent damage in. Anyway, with that, not sure if we'll be saying goodbye to our Lilip here. Not quite yet. Ooh, but we do give Jupiter a little bit of extra charge, so that's a little concerning. And with that, we come in with the Quaxley. I think we should be able to tank out anything that Jupiter throws our way. Could be Bubble Beam. That does lower our attack a little bit though, which is a little bit concerning. Hopefully, we have enough in us with the aerial ace. Okay, and the aerial ace is indeed still enough, so we're able to clear the Shadow Oddish and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, we are currently sitting at 2 wins and 1 loss. Let's see if we can seal the deal with 3 and 1. Something like that. As we go against Walter 1030 for match number 4. Alright, Walter, what you got? First matchup is going to be up against the Whooper. Whooper coming in with the mud shots. Probably seeing a good amount of mud bombs coming into our near future. Probably. Mud bomb number 1. How well do we handle? We do not. Yeah. We did not handle mud bomb as well as I'd hoped. I'm gonna be real with you. And with that, let's take this opportunity to fire off another aerial ace their way. Do we clear the Whooper or do we clear a shield? See what it is. That coming in with the... We were coming in with the Leap, into which case they have opted to swap out for a Badoo. And with that, since they swapped for Badoo, I'm going to go ahead and swap right on in for my Vulpix. Gain a little bit of extra energy out here. Use up a shield here. Gonna be a grass knot. Ooh, almost used a body slam prematurely there. Anyway, Whooper has returned to the battlefield. Go ahead and fire off another body slam. Do we clear the Whooper or clear second shield? Second shield it is. Alright, I'll go ahead and respect your use of a second shield and use up my second shield here. Gonna be a mud bomb. Luckily for us, we are able to indeed get to another body slam, fire that off their way before the mud starts taking its toll. Ooh, that last mon that we have to fight off against is going to be the Litwick. And with that, we'll go fire off Weather Ball their way. Charge up our energy apparently. Waiting for us to go Super Saiyan. There we go. And with that, we have brought back the Leap, but they have seemed to stop responding. Hello? I apologize if lag has become an issue in the end of our match here. Hate for it to go out that way. A little hard to tell on my end, admittedly. But we were able to fire off the Ancient Power to finish off the rest of the Litwick, and we've secured ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Yeah, I apologize again if it's due to any case of lag. Never a particularly great way to win it out. But anyway. At the very least, though, we are currently in the positive no matter what with 3 wins and 1 loss. But let's see if we can go 4 and 1 as we go against Sway Knight for the last match of the set. And with that, first matchup is going to be up against the Shiny Flex Tepig. And they have opted to stick it out for this match. Here's what kind of moves Tepig knows. And we'll go fire off an aerial ace their way. Let's see if we can bait off a shield here. Yes, we can. And with that, though, I am going to go ahead and use up my first shield here. Just in case. I'm guessing up. It's going to be the ever infamous body slam. Okay, with that, we are able to gain enough energy for liquidation. Do we take shield number 2 or do we take the Tepig? Tepig it is. Oh, buddy. Okay. Okay, I panicked a little bit there, and I'm now fighting off against this Lotad with my Lilip, which is a tad bit concerning, I'm not gonna lie to you. I will go ahead and use up my final shield here. It's gonna be Bubble Beam. Probably didn't need to use up my shield there, but it is what it is. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off an Ancient Power their way. See if we can take out shield number 2 from them. Oh no! They're willing to let the Lotad go on that one. Fair enough, fair enough. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off another Ancient Power at the Lotad. Clear out the Lotad. And with that, ooh, final mon's gonna be a Poliwag. Oh boy, that's gonna be a tough one. Okay. We're just gonna bring in the Vulpix for this one. Hope we're able to tank out this next charge move. Gonna be Mud Bomb. Gets me well into the red. Oh, buddy, okay. I don't have enough in me to get Quaxly to fire off anything, but they've wasted no time here. Just went straight for the charge move. Can respect that. And with that, they're able to finish off the rest of our Quaxly. And with that, unfortunately, we'll be closing this out with a loss. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. So at the very least, we were still able to end this on a positive. 3 wins out of 5. A little bit concerned about the possibility of some of those wins resulting from lag issues, which I really hope wasn't the case. But in any event, we are still able to claim these 530 Stardust, these 3 rare candies, and we got an encounter with a Skarmory. Skarmory, unfortunately, having a rough time here in the leagues these days. Hope Skarmory is able to find its niche again someday, but for now, not the greatest of ideas. I'm going to transfer you for a little extra candy, and with that, we are now a little over halfway to rank 12. Nice, nice. Hopefully we'll be able to get to rank 12 by the end of the night, but we'll see, we'll see. In the meantime, though, we've already gotten that. Yep, there we go. Alright, so with that, we have reached the final set of the night. One more chance to see if we can get one more rank up by the end of this. One more positive win-loss set, possibly. Really only one way to find out. Just gotta jump right into those basic rewards, jump right into the Element Cup remix. And to introduce the team one last time, we're starting out with the new Paldean starter Quaxly, who's rocking Wing Attack, Liquidation, and Aerial Ace. In the middle, we got ourselves Vulpix, who's rocking that Halloween drip, but also rocking Quick Attack, Body Slam, and Weather Ball. And closing everything out, we have ourselves a Lilip, who's been rocking Infestation, Grass Knot, and Ancient Power. Alright, so this is the team that we have been rocking. Get to use it one final time for the night. Let's see how we do for the final set of the night. One last chance. Alright, with that, match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Jonathan Sensei 14. Alright, Jonathan Sensei, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Woopa. Hello. Jonathan Sensei, are you with us? Hello? Hello? I think we might have lost Jonathan Sensei, I'm not 100% sure. Try to fire a charge move their way, see if that wakes them back up. I'm gonna uncharge it. Quaxly's taking a while to go Super Saiyan. Yeah, it's not responding to anything about that, so think he might have lagged out on this one. I think we may want to reset our game right after this match. Yeah, I don't think John Sensei is with us right now. Rather unfortunate. Ooh, next mon would have been a Pumpkaboo. That would have been interesting. Low-key feels like bullying. I apologize to John Sensei for this one. I'm sorry I had to go down this way. I mean, you never know. Maybe he could be saving up for the last mon to really bring it all home. Last mon is a Vulpix. I feel like this could have been a very interesting match. This could have been good. This could have been something special. No. Alright. That was unfortunate. Could have been interesting. I don't know. Could have been an interesting battle. But rough to see it go the way it did. Oh, Little Lotto, hello, welcome back. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Whooper is God. Whooper is life. Voyaging Trainer is live. Can't argue with any of those points. Yippee. Yeah, welcome, welcome. We're currently in our final set of the night in terms of our battles in the Element Cup remix. We did just do one battle. We did win, but unfortunately it looked like our opponent lagged out, and it kind of seemed like it's been a trend for a lot of these matches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset the game on my end just to make sure, I don't know, for one reason or another it's excuse me. Oh, log out because my Wi-Fi is trash. Yeah, I can't tell if it's something that's happening on their end or if my M-game map is acting up weird. Maybe it is something on my end. Let me reset that one more time. Just want to make sure everything's solid before we close everything out. Oh yeah, the Whooper Spotlight Hour. Yes, we actually did manage to get ourselves a shiny Whoop. I think I Go Plus'd it, actually. Shouldn't have evolved him. How could you? No, I'm kidding. Nah, fair enough, fair enough. It's okay. Maybe future shiny Whoopers could build another army with the do you have PI, or I don't know what's called in English? My baby. Sorry, I'm not too familiar with was it PII? PE? I don't know why I put the Magikarp thing whisker behind my ear. You have a brief description? I'm sorry, I'm not 100% sure which what that's in reference to. It's a baby Pokemon. Can I look it up as baby? No. It's pink and has like 2 horns. Is that Cleffa? Like this kind of baby Pokemon? Or maybe... Yes, okay. Oh, so the answer to your question, yes, I do have. I do have Cleffa available. It's currently sitting at 98%. I don't know why. You put it as partner, it's so cute. It is cute. Like all the baby Pokemon, you like hold on to dear life. It's adorable. Like I've only had Cleffa for like 5 minutes, but if anything were to happen, I would end everyone in this room as well as myself. Got one shiny from an egg. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I have myself a Clefairy and a Clefable, but I don't have a Cleffa yet, so... Congratulations to you. Well, still, that's in a serious note, that's awesome. It's cool. Got yourself a shiny Cleffa. I don't even know if Cleffa's even appearing in... I don't know if any of the baby Pokemon are even appearing in eggs anymore. Gotta double check on that. And the animation didn't even come up for the egg hatching, so I was really confused. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't bother to do the animation. You just look in your inventory one day, I was like, oh, I have one less egg and one more shiny Pokemon. It's a nice problem to have, but you know. kind of complicates things. Or I guess it's not as satisfactory as seeing it actually hatch, but yeah, a shiny's a shiny. Can't argue. Can't argue with that. Anyway, speaking of refraining from further arguments or discussions, or I mean, I appreciate the chats and all that, but we should probably finish up this set real quick. We are currently sitting at one win out of one. Oh yeah, the lag win. But let's see if we can get a solid win as we go against Moneb08 for match number 2. That first matchup is going to be up against a Slowpoke. Okay, and they are with us this time around, so... Good news, we have a proper battle on our hands. Bad news, that Slowpoke knows confusion, which is taking a lot of life out of me. Not gonna lie. It's hurting quite a bit. It's hurting quite a bit. And Slowpoke's coming in with the Psyshock. Let's go ahead and respond now by bringing in the Leap to infest, I guess, the rest of the Slowpoke right on out of here. Anyway. With that, the Slowpoke is now out of here, and now we're dealing with a Shadow Vulpix. Luckily for us, we did have ourselves, what do you call it? Ancient Power at the ready, which we actually did manage to land, so I'm pretty happy about that. Vulpix coming in with the Weather Ball. Like that, ooh. Hey, a little Lotto, the Wooper has arrived. Oh, you headed out, okay. Thank you for stopping by, little Lotto. At least the Wooper will carry on your legacy. And with that, though, we do have a Grass Knot at the ready. And fire that their way. That, we're bringing in the Quaxley to take on this next charge move. Getting another Body Slam. Ooh, and with that, I'm bringing in the Vulpix, into which he's got another charge move at the ready. Is it going to be another Body Slam? Seems to be their bread and butter today. Yep, there's indeed going to be another Body Slam. Now with that, we'll go ahead and respond in kind with our own Body Slam. How much damage we get in with this one. It is indeed just enough to clear out the Wooper and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Excuse me. Oh. Okay. Oh, Pancake Boy. Sorry for pronouncing that weird. Pancake Boy X3, hello, hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome to set number 5, and mainly probably the last set that we're doing for the Element Cup remix. Thank you for stopping by. Hope your night's or day, or hope everything's been going well. Whatever time it may be. Thank you for stopping by again. Also taking this moment to once again advertise. Please stay hydrated. It's important. It's good stuff. Anyway, right now in the set we are currently 2 wins out of 2. So let's see if we can keep this winning streak alive as we go into match number 3 against Jonathan Lugo. Alright, Jonathan Lugo, what do you got? First matchup is going to be against a Slowpoke of the Shadow variety this time. Packing a little bit of extra damage this time with their confusions. And then we'll waste no time here, go straight for the aerial ace. And then we are able to clear out shield number 1. With that though, I'm going to go ahead and swap in for my Lilip. In which case we will now be facing off against a Litwick. The good news for us is we are packing Ancient Power. Now that we are able to clear shield number 2 from the Litwick. I will go ahead and use up my first shield here against said Litwick, as it is Mystical Fire. It's a really cool looking move, I'm not gonna lie. But with that, we'll go ahead and fire off another Ancient Power their way. We get them well into the red. I'll take that, I'll take that. Ooh, unfortunately, that's going to be the end of my... the end of my leap, there it is. I don't know why I totally blanked out on that. Oh my goodness. Alright, anyway. We brought in the Quaxley, but the Quaxley has unfortunately kicked the bucket there. RIP, buddy, you have served well. And with that, they are coming back in with the Shadow Slowpoke. We'll go ahead and shield out this next attack. It is going to be Psyshock. And with that, we're coming in hot with the Body Slam. Hoping for some good neutral damage in before they get to their next charge move. There we go, and we are able to clear out the rest of the Slowpoke, but we are now dealing with a Water Gunning Lotad. A little bit concerned that I might not be able to get to another charge move before they either clear us out with Water Gun or get to their charge move. Case in point, they have gotten themselves to their charge move. I'm assuming it's going to be Bubble Beam, which is going to be enough to finish us off. Yep. Put up our best fight, but unfortunately wasn't able to seal the deal there. RIPs, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that... Okay, that was match number 3. Sorry, losing track. Starting to get late into the night. Losing track of how the sets are going. At the very least. Hello, hello, welcome to the stream, Yuri Avenger. Welcome, welcome. Right now we are currently in the midst of our 5th set of the night, and probably our last because I think my mind is starting to go. But thank you for stopping by. Right now we've just completed match number 3, so we're 2 wins and 1 loss at the moment. Now we're jumping into match number 4 to see if we can seal the deal, get ourselves that positive win-loss no matter what with 3 and 1. And we're going to find out as we look for match number 4. And match number 4 of this set is going to be up against Michu Amara. Alright, Michu, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Bulbasaur. It's the Bulbasaur. And first and foremost, it's the battle of super effective fast moves. And with that, ooh, we're able to fire up arrows and just get Bulbasaur right on out of here. And it's off to a solid start there. And with that, next model we have to deal with is going to be the Poliwag. I'm going to save my shields for now. Yeah. And with that, we're going to come in with the Leap. And with that, I'm going to save my shields once again and see how well we're able to handle. It's going to be Body Slam again, which we are definitely able to handle thanks to our Rock typing. And with that, we'll go ahead and fire off Ancient Power their way. Do we do decent neutral damage or do we take their shield? Shield number 1 it is. And with that, next one that we have to deal with is going to be a Litwick. The only issue is, well, now that I brought in Vulpix, unfortunately I have nothing that's super effective against Litwick, but at the very least we should be able to take this time to chip away a little bit at Litwick's health here. And with that, I'm going to try and tank out this next move. Okay, it's going to be Flame Charge. Not very effective, but does get us right into the red, actually. And with that, should be able to fire off another Weather Ball their way. Get them right into the red. Nice. Ooh, get them well into the red, actually. And with that, we're able to infest the rest of the Litwick right on out of here. And with that, it's going to be Shields up. Body Slam coming in. Ancient Power heading their way. Should be able to take out, I think, their last shield, hopefully. There we go. And with that, we're going to use up our final shield here. And hopefully they don't have Body Slam double charge. We have enough for Grass Knot? Yes, we do. And so with that, we'll fire off Grass Knot their way, unless Poliwag's more durable than I think. That does indeed seal the deal. Cleared the Poliwag and secured ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. GG's well played. Thank you very much, Yuri Avenger. Greatly appreciated. Surprised we actually made it through that one, honestly. Got a little concerned there. But with that, we are currently 3 wins and 1 loss. Let's see if we can end the night with a 4-1 as we go into our final match against one Seth 108. Alright, one Seth, what do you got? One Seth starting out with 1 Chikorita. And with that, we're definitely feeling the pain out here. Go ahead and fire off a real quick aerial ace their way. Clear the shield. Ooh, but we did get CMP tied there, so unfortunately I'm not able to use up my, or switch out in time on that one. But with that, we've brought in the Leap, into which case they've brought in the Shadow Vulpix. Fire type moves are definitely going to hurt quite a bit, but we are able to at the very least pack some pretty good super effective damage with that Ancient Power. And with that, let's see how well we handle the Weather Ball. Just right into the yellow. And with that, definitely feeling the pain out here. But with that, let's go ahead and fire off a Grass Knot their way. See if we get some good neutral damage that way. Or clear off the shield. I'll take a shield. And with that, see if we can. Luckily for our Quaxly, we're able to resist their water guns for now. And pack some good neutral damage with our Wing Attack and Aerial Ace combo. And with that, I'll go ahead and use up my final shield here. Keep my Quaxly alive as long as I possibly can. It's going to be Aqua Tail. Ooh. But they are coming in with one final Aqua Tail, I'm assuming. That'll be it for my Quaxly. RIP, buddy, you've served well. But now is the time to see if Vulpix has enough in it to finish off the rest of the Chikorita. Gonna need to tank out. I'm assuming it's gonna be at least one final body slam. There it is. Fortunately for us, we do have Weather Ball at the ready. Unless Chikorita is more durable, I think we should be able to close it out. There it is. Research has told me that we've finished off the Chikorita, and we are able to secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. I apologize for missing it, but I like the Scarf Vulpix too. Thank you. Hey man, this is one of the rare opportunities we get to show off the costume drip, right? So, gotta get that Scarf Vulpix on lock. But yeah. Oh, and thank you very much, Yuri Avenger, for the subscription. I greatly appreciate it. I think you are now the very first person to subscribe. So hey. I greatly appreciate. I apologize. I have like absolutely nothing to give at the moment for said subscription, but rather than that nice little hype thing. But rest assured, probably by the time we get to, I think our 3-year anniversary is coming up around November, so maybe I'm hoping before then. The goal is before our 3-year anniversary here on Twitch, we will what was it? Get some emotes in. Figure out how in the world we set up our channel for all of this affiliate stuff. Yeah. Oh, and Ganon Gambit. Hello, hello. Appreciate the highlighted message. But hello, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. We have just completed our 5th battle, I think. Yep, there it is. Our 5th battle of our 5th set, into which case we got ourselves a solid 4 wins out of 5. So with that, we can go ahead and claim this 530 Stardust. We got ourselves a fast TM. We got ourselves a Wobble Fit. I'm just gonna use it. This is a Wobble Fit. Is King Gambit in the game yet? As far as I'm aware, not yet. King Gambit is not yet. I think the only things in Gen 9 right now is going to be the starter Pokemon, Lechonk and its evolution line, and then the Palmy line for the electric fighting spice, I guess. The... What is the dragon one? Arctobax? Something like that? Gimme Ghoul. Yeah, Gimme Ghoul is in. Low Kicks, I think, is the other one. Oh, and Bombadil. The Stork. The Dark Stork. I think those are our options right now. Yeah, no idea as to whether or not King Gambit is coming in with, and if we're getting any more Paldean Pokemon with this season. I'm guessing we're just getting these ones for now to celebrate the whole DLC coming out. But yeah, and for the whole Ultra Unlock or whatever. Yeah, eventually. I'm assuming eventually King Gambit will make its appearance, but for now we must wait. Hate trying to evolve Gimme Go. It is a process. I have yet to properly get Goldango yet. Still working on it. Admittedly. Finally got enough coins to evolve Goldango today at Brandon Tan's meet and greet Saturday. Oh, that's cool. Hey man, got to do it in a meet and greet too. Got to cruise with the community a little bit. That's kind of neat. Gold Lure party for a few hours. Gold Lure party! Yeah. That's always something I gotta work on. Actually using the coin bag to get more gimme gold coins and all that. But yeah, that's for a future time. Eventually we'll get Goldengo. It's fun. Brandon's a nice guy. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm aware of the name. I don't recall too much of the. And I know he's big on the Pokemon Go scene, but if I had to be honest, I don't really remember like too much on like content and stuff like that. You like a content guy, or you just like comments a lot on play Pokemon Go and stuff? I mean, either way, it's good to know he's a cool dude. But anyway, let me just go ahead and claim the rest of the rewards here. In which case, we have made our way to rank 12. Angar's has a cool 2100 Stardust, so he's the number one for there. Thank you. Right. That's right. He's the one with the absolute like insane stats in Pokemon Go. Thank you for reminding me, both Ganon Gambit and Yuri Avenger. Yeah, that's impressive stuff right there. Like, my goodness. Like, where does one find the time? What kind of sorcery is this? Just all about the grind. I can respect it. And anyway, yeah, I guess with all of that said and done, you're the best content creator. Aw, thank you very much. That is objectively a lie, but thank you for that. I'm kidding. Nah. I like to think I create decent enough content. Enough to be enjoyed, but I don't know if I'd ever put myself at best. I want to say I fit somewhere. If there's 15 content creators, I'm at least in the top 20. So, but I appreciate the compliment. Greatly appreciated. Thanks for the stream. Very cool to see you hit affiliate. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you all for stopping by. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, I probably should have dropped a formal announcement that we've actually hit affiliate. We've actually done the paperwork. we've gotten that set up. But yeah, hopefully again, our 3-year anniversary is coming up in what was it? November. So hopefully by then we'll actually have ourselves some custom emotes to use besides the nice little hype icon. I don't even know if that's gonna remain. I think that just kind of came default. Kind of cute though, I guess. Anyway, have your people contact my people about paperwork. All right, I'll get the paperwork in to have my people. I'll fill out the paperwork so that my people are able to fill out the paper to be able to contact your people about the paperwork. I'll get all that done. My two, oh, and Ganon Gambit, sorry, I missed your message earlier. Top 2 are you and Zelda Speedrunner. Oh, Zelda Speedrunning is kind of cool to watch. It's wild. Speedrunning in general is wild to see. The level of precision sometimes and RNG that needs to play in your favor and all that fun stuff. That's crazy stuff out there. Meanwhile, here I am, expecting on my desk Monday morning. Ooh, I don't know if I can get that early, but I'll try. It's a lot of paperwork. We are now establishing it's canon. That's a lot of paperwork. Yeah, we'll work on it. But yeah, it's amazing how, again, going back to speedrunners, it's amazing how quickly some people can go for like Zelda speedrunning and stuff like that. Meanwhile, I'm over here once a week on like part like 105 on my Zelda playthrough and my very first run of Tears of the Kingdom. I'm just like, I don't know, man. I get sidetracked too easily. I can't get on that speedrunner mindset. But yeah. On that note, though, I guess I'll go, man. Put your own spin on things. Sometimes that makes you proud and what you enjoy. That is true. If there's any speedrun SMO. Which one was? Sorry, which one's SMO? It feels like a setup for something. Oh, Mario Odyssey, okay. I thought this was like a... I see a decent amount of that content of like those Gotham jokes that I feel like Small is like a setup for something. I don't know what kind of setup, but oh yeah, that makes sense though. Super Mario Odyssey. That's a cool one. I have Super Mario Odyssey, but I have yet to play it. So maybe with Wonder and the Super Mario RPG eventually coming out, we should probably get that started at some point. We have a decent list of games that we need to get through. But yeah, I guess on that note, first and foremost, we have gone through all of the sets that we had planned for the Element Cup remix. So, you know, at the very least, we were able to... I don't know if you count that as a speed run. It took us about 2 hours, but we've cleared out the 5 sets for Element Cup remix. Started out the night with a respectable 3 wins out of 5. Dipped into the negative a little bit with 2 wins out of 5 in set 2. Jumped back strong with 4 wins out of 5 in set 3 and stayed in the positive with 3 wins out of 5 and 4 wins out of 5 in sets 4 and 5 respectively. What's my favorite Pokemon? Top 3. Alright, first one that comes to mind is Snorlax, because I mean it's Snorlax. I feel it's got that, you know, is it like that spirit animal vibe? Like I feel yeah, we'll stick it at that. Snorlax is my spirit animal. Hashtag Snorlax is my spirit animal. Anyway, as much as I like Magikarp, and I'm donning it on my head, I don't know if Magikarp itself is in my top 3. Definitely a good one. What else? Alola and Marowak. I like Alola and Marowak. That's... I know it's technically weak to regular Marowak, but the glow up though. The ghost fire typing. Oh my goodness. The way it's one of those... Was it the pole fire dancing people? Who I don't remember the topic for. I don't remember the name for off the top of my head. And I know Absol was a favorite of mine around like Gen 3 time. And Absol is one of the Pokemon that came to mind immediately. So I'm probably gonna say Absol is probably sitting, if not top 3, then probably top 10. Also, its Mega Evolution goes like extra emo, so it's kind of dope. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Snorlax, Absol, and the fact that I forgot my 3rd Pokemon already should be telling of how much I was actually paying attention to what I was saying. Oh shoot, Marowak, thank you. How could I forget Alolan Marowak? Specifically Alolan Marowak. Although, I guess Marowak does have its whole tragic moment, especially in the original games, with the whole, was it Lavender Town? The ghost tower thing. So, I guess we have to give it credit where credit is due on that one too. Marowak has itself quite a tragic backstory that you can actually like witness firsthand. I guess it's a Cubone / Marowak tragic backstory that you actually see firsthand in the main series games. So I'm gonna go with Gengar, Alakazam, and King Gambit. That's a solid line. Yeah, I respect that. Also, 2 OGs, the Alakazam and the Gengar. Mine's easy, Dragonite. Is it Dragonite 3 times? Are you pulling a lance on us? Maybe Magikarp 4th. That's fair. Yeah, I feel like Magikarp I can never see in a top 3, but I can definitely see in at least a top 10. I mean, come on, it's Magikarp. Eevee's another good one. Eevee I might put somewhere in my top 10. Yeah, anyway. No stand a chance against my dragon type Pokemon. With your Dragonite and your Dragonite and your Dragonite. And then your Gyarados, which really should be a dragon, but you know, it is what it is. Gotta keep the game balance, I guess. And what else does he have? Aerodactyl, I think? Yeah, I think it's Aerodactyl. Anyway. Sorry, remembering what team Lance has. All I remember is there's a lot of Dragonites on his team. Shiny Gengar sucks, but Shiny Mega Gengar is one of the best. And I can't argue with that. Shiny Gengar regular is just unfortunate. I mean, it's pretty much the same, just toned down. But yeah, Mega Gengar. Apparently, also its Gigantamax form in Shiny is also keeps the Mega Gengar, that white shiny, which it's kind of too bad they can't just retcon the regular shiny Gengar and just give it the Mega Gengar colors, the shiny Mega Gengar colors for the regular form. I don't know, I don't see why not. I don't think anyone's gonna complain. Anyway. I guess how do you retroactively change? Anyway. Moving right along. Yeah. Sorry. Appreciating this conversation and all that, but if I can go through my my spiel, my shameless plugs real quick. Go through my little end thing. How's it go again? Oh yeah. So yeah. Just to kind of close everything out, we were able to successfully go through our 5 sets for today. Mostly kept it in the positives, so I'm pretty happy about that. Made it to rank 12, also happy about that. Alakazam also has a really nice shiny, I can agree with that. It's got that pink on its clothes, armor looking bits. I don't know. It's dope. Solid. King Gambit too, right? Keeps that blue instead of that red. Very calming. Ah, yes. Friendly reminder from Yuri Avenger. Bombardier. Available on raids as of today. I guess at this point today. And then, yes, I'll keep wanting to say Baxcalibur, but I'm not 100% sure if that's right. But yeah, the new Ice Dragon is out too. Out in the wild, so keep an eye out for that one. Those should be putting in a little bit of shakeups, I think, in the metas, if I remember correctly. From what I hear, Bombardier can be a pretty decent counter to Medicham, and considering how dominant Medicham is in the Great League meta, you know, it could be something to look into there. From what I understand. And I mean, it's always good to have ice dragons. But yeah. In any event, once again, that this is pretty much going to be Weird Lou if Dragon. Oh, Weird looking if dragon. Oh, weird looking dragon, but it's good in Premier Master League. True. You're pretty much you got yourself a pseudo funky looking Kyurem in Premier Master League. Can't argue with that. Oh, sorry, it didn't dawn on me that you're requesting to raid Tippy. I thought you're being fancy with like the fact that Yuri Avenger's giving the tip to raid Bombardier. Just being fancy with the word tip, but okay, yes, we can raid Tippy right after right after this. Okay, I got you. Okay, but first and foremost, thank you very much to everyone who has tuned into the stream. I want to give thanks to Dre06Rip for the bits and Yuri Avenger for subscribing. Greatly appreciated. To your schedule so you can get to bed. Need sleep too. Thanks for the stream and congrats for the last time. Yeah, thank you very much again. We shall indeed go through the schedule for next week. I actually have a graphic for this one, so pretty happy about that. Oh yeah, and thank you again, Yuri Avenger, and to Ganon Gambit, and to Pancake Boy, Little Lotto, Dre06Rip, Bed Potato, Sam SCP Forever, and Felix Zero for stopping by in the chat. Greatly appreciated. If you do want to check out any future streams, you can of course follow or even subscribe to us here on Twitch. Speaking of, you can also follow Tippy for Zelda speed runs. Hey man, they've got their niche and they're running through it well. I can respect that. But yeah, if you are also interested, at least for our channel stuff, and speaking of Zelda content, we are actually running through our gameplay of Tears of the Kingdom over on YouTube. We've been playing through that every Sunday, so if you want to check that out, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's under the same name, Voyaging Trainer. Speaking of YouTube, if you want to catch up on any of the previous streams that were live exclusively here on Twitch, the VODs for those are on our sister YouTube channel, Voyage Archives. And lastly, if you want to check out our weekly stream schedules as well as to check out our daily happenings, you can always follow us on our socials, Twitter/X and Instagram at Voyaging Trainer. Once again, that pretty much does it for this stream. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you.